Hey guys, so for social studies, we are going to be talking about, or we have been talking about heroes in history. So we talked about Hector P. Garcia last week. Before we move on to some more people who we see as heroes, I want to take a day to talk about what are traits of heroes, and we call it heroic traits. And so we're going to talk about what are some things that these people have that we consider them to be heroes. So what you're going to do is you're going to need a piece of paper. Doesn't matter if it's notebook paper or plain paper. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to have it vertically, that's long ways, and you're going to fold it in half vertically. Okay, so it's long. Then you're going to turn it horizontal and you're going to fold it in half. Okay. And then you're going to fold it in half one more time. It's kind of like you're going to have a little book. Okay, and so when you open it, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. Okay, and I'm going to just take a marker. And actually, what I'm going to do is with a pencil or a pen, I want you to, at the very top, now don't write it really big. So I want you to write heroic, so H-E-R-O-I, heroic traits. Okay, and I did not write it really big because we're still going to write in these boxes. Okay, and then I kind of want you to just underline it. And then I want you to, let's just kind of do this. So kind of just draw a line underneath it. And then I want you to draw out the boxes. So just kind of draw a line on the folds. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, so you have heroic traits, and then you have the lines. Okay, so let's talk about some traits that heroes have. Okay, so one of the things is heroes have they have dedication. Okay, so in the first box, I want you to write dedication. And don't take up the whole box because we're going to write what dedication means. So dedication. So that means being devoted to a goal or purpose. Okay, so I'm going to write that underneath it. And you can pause this video to write this as we go. Being devoted to a goal or purpose. That means they're dedicated to it. They're never going to give up. They're always going to keep trying. They're going to work towards it. So dedication, that means you're dedicated. You're dedicated to that goal. That remember, like Hector P. Garcia, he was dedicated to helping his community, to helping the Latin Americans to have equal rights. So dedication is you're being devoted to something. You're never going to give up. You're going to keep on trying. Okay. Our next one is courage. The heroes that we are going to be talking about have courage. Okay. So what does it mean? What does courage mean? Doing something important even when you are afraid. Okay, so when you have courage, that means you're doing something important, whether you're afraid of doing it or not. or whether you, I mean, if you're afraid of doing it. Okay. Heroes are have selflessness. Selflessness. So that means that they have concerns for others before themselves. So that means they're putting the needs of others before they put their needs of them. So they're more concerned about other people than they are themselves. We can kind of say that about our military people. They're putting the well-being of us before themselves because they're going out and fighting and making sure that we have that we're staying safe. So they're being selflessness. Perseverance. Perseverance. Perseverance, guys, is not giving up. So not giving up when things become difficult. Okay, not giving up when things become difficult. That means they're just if you persevere through it. You just keep going until you are able to do it. Whether it's difficult, you're just going to keep on going. Bravery. A lot of the heroes that we are going to be talking about are brave. They have bravery. So ready to face danger or pain to accomplish a goal. So ready to face danger or pain to accomplish a goal. So they're brave. I kind of think of these as like our military, even our first responders, like firefighters who run into burning buildings, cops who maybe, or police officers who maybe are going into a dangerous situation. They're being brave. They're ready to face the danger, to accomplish, to save people. Compassion. A lot of our heroes have compassion, especially Hector P. Garcia. He had compassion for people. Remember, he was a doctor and he was taking in patients who weren't able to afford to pay him, but he was compassionate. He was showing concern for the sufferings or misfortune of others. Okay, so he was allowing them to come in because he was concerned about them. He wanted to make sure that they were getting the help they needed, the medical help they needed. Showing concern for sufferings or misfortune of others. So guys, being compassionate is just showing that you're there for someone. Okay, showing that you care about them and what they're going through. Wisdom. Heroes have wisdom. They have experience, knowledge, or good judgment to help you do the right thing. So they're giving out just good advice to people. So having experience, knowledge, or good judgment. That means they're doing, they have good judgment. They're making good decisions to help you do what is right. Okay. And then our last one is generosity. 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 So that is willingness, to give or share what you have. And that means it could be sharing your time, your money, your help, your food, and so many other things, guys. So it doesn't just have to be money and food. It could be your time. You're willing to share your time. That means if, instead of going out and doing something like going shopping, you're going to take that time and go help somebody with what they need. So all of these are good characteristics of a hero. So they're heroic traits. So these are things that good heroes have. Dedication, courage, selflessness, perseverance, bravery, compassion, wisdom, and generosity. So at any time, guys, you can pause the video. You can go back to write this down, and I want you to upload it for me to see.